Okay, Marianne, I think we're good to go. I think there's one or two people still joining, but if you want to introduce yourself in the meantime, then you can start and they can join as you're going along. Thank you.
Sure. Hello, everybody. So pleased that you've joined us. My name is Marian Evans. I represent the Midlands Meander Association, and really, it's a very strange background I have here. So I've got bits of green in my face. Please excuse that. So I'm just going to go straight into the presentation. Hang on a minute. Let's go back. Hold on. The Midlands Meander is this area here in the center of KZN, which stretches from Mooi River in the north, down to Hilton, across to the Camberg, and then across to the Carkloof area. And it consists of 5 different self-drive routes. I'm going to tell a story now. It's a story about cooperation. On a summer's evening at Caversham Mill in 1985, 35 years ago, 4 potters and a weaver, a couple of artists got together to discuss their work. The idea of inviting the public to visit the countryside, meet the artists, and buy direct was conceived. A conscious decision was made to jointly market their wares. David Walters was the driving force, and the first brown map was started. He just drew a simple map showing roads, towns, and places of interest, then approached the locals to sponsor the cost of printing. They then joined forces and became, and there was a logo, there is still a logo, the Carcloof blue butterfly, which is almost extinct. And this still represents the organization today. There's another map, another simple map, which grew out of the brown map, showing the routes. This is, so every guide or map has a theme. This guide in 1819 was, the theme was water. And this current guide, the theme is New Dawn. We didn't expect what happened this year. So we have lots of offerings, accommodation, as you can see, in all different places, including a treehouse. If you would like to stay in a treehouse, it's a wonderful experience with lots of stained glass around it. Really interesting experience. Here are some of the pictures of the places. We live in amongst scenic beauty that is outstanding in the Midlands. We have conferences and functions venues from 25 to 250 people in different areas and different regions within our region. Leisure and activities include ziplining, horse encounters is really nice. Hot air ballooning is just starting in the Midlands, and so are the alpacas. Fly fishing is really, really rife. We have lots of trout fishing and bass. Golf courses are exceptional in the area. We have butterfly crafters, arts and crafters. And a butterfly crafter or artist has to produce or manufacture to create and manufacture at least 80% of their products within the Midlands border. So this particular one here is a ceramic artist, Astrid Dahl. This is a water feature, which is outstanding. She was working in, she only had white artworks. She's now doing it in black as well. They are stunning. Selective shopping, everybody comes to buy all kinds of different things here, from cheeses to art. There's great leather work, ground cover leather. There's a factory here. There are carpets made of mohair, lots of toys, cosmetics are great in the area. Craft beer and wine and gin tasting is really big here, as well as Belgian chocolate. Fabulous foodie finds within the Midlands Meander. You can go up and picnic and get a basket filled with all the different cheeses of the region, as well as the wines or beers. Wedding venues, the capacity has gone up to 300 guests here. Stunning venues, top class wedding venues. Merging artists and crafters. This is a project that was started 5 years ago, where one of the things that we do is we find gems within the Midlands region, and we highlight them. The problem with artists and crafters are that they are very good at their craft or their art, but they're not very good at their marketing. So we have a shop at the capture site, the Mandela capture site in Howick, where we display and sell their products for them. But these are very gifted people. This here is a storyboard created by one of our crafters. He lives in a rural area, and this is a story about each picture tells a story. Most amazing gift. Lots of good schools in this area. Michael House, Hilton College, Cowan House, Clifton, lots of very good schools in the area. These are events on an annual basis. The Midmar Mile started in '74 because the locals couldn't travel to East London to swim the Buffalo Mile due to fuel restrictions. So that started. There's the Mandela Marathon, which is created to unite people from all walks of life from all over the globe to get together for just one day to walk in the steps of Madiba. Then there's the Hilton Arts Festival. These are just three amongst many, which was established to bring the pick of South Africa's top quality performing arts to KwaZulu-Natal. And as well as just lots of theatre and art, there are art exhibitions, food and drink, live music. It's always fun. And yes, we are laid back in KwaZulu-Natal Midlands, but we're not inefficient. And people come here for the country air and the charm and refreshing of the air. Of the people here. Lots of artists, age-old crafts. There are blacksmiths in the area, people who work with all different crafts. Really interesting people and hospitable people. Just need to tell you that we are a creative and hospitable people, living at a gentler place of life, in harmony with the natural environment and the surrounding communities. This is a saying that Justin McCarthy, one of our members, had. It ends, "I wouldn't choose to live anywhere else," and that makes another one of us. So there you have it, chaps. The Midlands is great. It's a place where your soul is restored and healed.
Thanks, Marianne. That was beautiful. I think there's so many beautiful places to go, restaurants, and very arty and creative, which is lovely. And as far as accommodation, is there a lot of accommodation in the different areas?
Yes, there are. You get a plethora of different kinds of accommodation. So you can choose from a farm stay to a 5-star hotel, should you so desire. But most of them are country inns. You get served organic food. Everything comes from the farms around it. This originally was a farming community many years ago, and it is now people have been upskilled, and they are now serving within the tourism sector, which is amazing. And it all happened because of this little brown map that started in 1985. Just such a good story.
Lovely. And Marianne, I see there's a question in the chat box to ask, are there camping sites?
Yes, there are very few, but there are camping sites at like Midmar Dam, which is beautiful at the moment.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Does anybody else have some questions for Marianne? Oh, everyone's quiet today. I think you covered it, and it is the most beautiful area. Which part do you live in?
In Howick.
In Howick. Okay, yes. Stunning.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I think you covered it all, and I hope that you get lots of visitors to your region, and keeps going, and it keeps the arts going, because I think it's very important.
Yes, I agree. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Happy Friday. And just to let you know that next week I'm going to take a bit of a break, so there won't be any training next week, but we'll continue the following week, so you can all have a nice long heritage week without training. But
keep up the good work, guys. We appreciate this.
Thanks, Albert. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Happy Friday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.